Hey guys, Warner with Red to Black Academy. How are you all today? Today we're talking about something that's really super important for you and your financial goals. And if you're committed to that 10 million mark, which is the challenge for anyone watching this channel, $10 million in wealth, whether it's over 10, 20 years, then this episode's for you. By the end of this episode, you'll have a much better idea of what a measurable result is and how powerful a measurable result is in terms of your performance and creating wealth. So let's get started. A measurable result is what it says. It's something that's measurable. And there's only one thing that's measurable. This is not up for debate. It's across the entire world, and that's a number. Now, some people, you hear some actors and actresses saying, oh, 1 + 2 = 4. BS. It doesn't. They're BSing you. It doesn't work in the monetary world. It doesn't work in the scientific world. It doesn't work in nature. 1 + 2 = 3. If you're committed and serious about creating wealth, then get straight on what a measurable result is. That's a number, and we all agree that 1 + 2 = 3, right? So why deal with a measurable result in terms of performance? Well, in one of our past videos, we talked about what's performance is how effective you are at executing on your plan. And the only way to determine your effectiveness is to have a measurable result so you can measure how effective you are over a certain time period. So to give you an example, let's say your goal is to make $100,000 a year. Time period, 365 days, $100,000, right? That's a number. You can measure it. Throughout that year, every month, you check in. How am I doing? If you want to break it down, divide 100,000 by 12, and whatever that is each month, you determine how close you are to it, towards it, or far away from it. By the end of the year, let's say you make $90,000. Okay, you had a 90% effectiveness. 90,000 divided by 100 is 90% of 100,000. Okay, so that tells you a measurable result. Why it's so important is because it tells you where you are in terms of the final measurable result that you promised, which is $100,000. That's key. If you don't have that measurable result, then you're just going to get caught in the motions of your head. If you, for example, said, I want to make it, wealth. I want to be really wealthy by the end of the year. Well, you maybe make 10,000 this month, 5,000 next month. You have no idea where you are. You're going to get caught in the emotions of trying to make money, which is, I'm not good enough, or I should have made more, or this and that. But when you have a measurable result, it's very simple. Either you made that amount of money or you didn't. And if you blew it out of the water, then you go, hey, next year I'm going to go for 200,000, 300,000. What that tells you is within a certain period of time, having a measurable result, how effective you are at taking action to meet that measurable result. That's key. We do it in sports. We do it in banking. We do it, depending on who you talk to, but we do it in every other area of the world. We focus on the numbers and what they tell us. How many goals did he score? How many baskets did he shoot? It's all numbers. Look at the really techie, number-oriented guys in like football or on ESPN. They know the stats, the performance inside out. Embrace performance. Embrace measurable results. Set measurable results. Go big. Maybe you fail miserably, as I have multiple times, and we all have. But at least you go, well, I went big. I was way far off. What do I do next time? Or I'll readjust. And it's creating these measurable results. Year over year, you go, okay, this year I'm going to be amazing at creating $100,000. When I master that, then I'm going to jump to 200,000, 300,000. What you realize, which we'll talk about in another video, is when you look back on creating 100,000, once you've done it a bunch, it's easy. And what you're really looking at is by the end of the time period when you start really making 100,000, let's say over a year, let's say in the last 4 months, you really start figuring it out, you were taking a lot of effective actions. You forget about all the ineffective actions you were taking in the beginning. That's why it looks easy, because you went through all these ineffective actions and then you finally figured out what was effective. That is the goal behind creating measurable results. It gives you a lab, an environment where you can test different types of actions. Was this effective? Was this not effective? That's why you see when people made on YouTube, what are they offering you? They're offering you a video of, here, this is how you can do what I did. They're giving you the supposed effective actions, which is great if it works for you. So guys, A measurable result is designed to give you a target, and then it's designed to create a lab where you can see within it what are the effective actions that are required to reach that measurable result. Hey guys, if you like this content, please subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, comment, hit the like button, and share it with your friends and family. We appreciate your support, and we thank you for taking your time out of your day to watch this valuable content.